All right, Mr. Teleferro TV, how's everybody doing out there? And this has been consistent with what I've been telling you guys the last couple of days and my feeling the entire NBA trade deadline period. And I just want to make it official to you guys. Breaking news: the New Orleans Pelicans are not trading Anthony Davis. It's not happening. Not just with the Lakers, with anyone else. It's not happening. There is no trade for Anthony Davis happening before the deadline. I think the deadline is 3 o'clock tomorrow, 4 o'clock, depending on where you're at. The Pelicans are not trading Anthony Davis to the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers are the only suitor right now. The Knicks would have been a suitor for Anthony Davis at the deadline, but to be honest with you, the Knicks were trying to build their package around Porzingis, and the Pelicans didn't want Porzingis like that. So it became down to the Lakers, and the Lakers were pretty much bidding against themselves. The last Laker offer that they did send the way of the Pelicans was pretty crazy. The last offer that the Lakers sent over was Ball, Kuzma, Ingram, Hart, and Zubac, and a first-round pick. And the Pelicans reportedly want, and they're not talking much. They're on the phone talking, or at least they were a couple days ago. But in regards to a counter offer, the Pelicans are not saying what will get the deal done. They're just saying, all right, we want more. Give us more. So reportedly they want, and this is the most that a team can give up. You can only give up 4 first-round picks at a time and 4 second-round picks at a time in one deal. The Pelicans want, they want Lonzo, Kuzma, Ingram. They want Hart, Zubac. They want 4 first-round picks from the Los Angeles Lakers and 4 second-round picks. I'm not making this up. And 4 second-round picks from the Los Angeles Lakers. And they want the Lakers to take back one of their contracts, Solomon Hill. That is entirely too much. Honest to God truth, if you're one of the people who say the Pelicans, that's still not matching Anthony Davis, most times teams don't get enough back that matches the player that they're trading, right? That's why you don't want to move them around. But if I'm the Lakers at this point in the game, I'm torn. I'm 50-50 in the middle. And I'm a Lakers guy, but I remove my bias in this one. I am torn, though. If I'm Magic Johnson, look, the Lakers lost by 42 last night. It is not good in Lakerville. Those young guys are not responding to this trade news. And you want to know what it is? And I'm going to tell y'all the truth. Right now, the New Orleans Pelicans are leaking all this information out, right? So you got all these young guys dealing with being in the trade speculation for the first time of this magnitude, right? And by the way, it would be worse if Lonzo's playing, because LeVar Ball is already starting to get heated. He's already talking about how his son don't want to play for the Pelicans. He'd rather be a Phoenix Sun. I'm just telling you right now, it's bad. Right, these young guys are dealing with this for the first time. This is what happens with playing with LeBron James, right? And a guy that's dedicated to winning a ring or being in contention to win a ring every year and not satisfied with being mediocre. And I'm not mad at that, right? Like, this is what happens when you're playing with a guy this great and this dedicated to winning, and you're not good enough, right now at least. These guys they didn't play hard last night. LeBron was visibly mad on the bench by himself. He didn't have his greatest of game, but he went bad. They got their asses handed to them by the Victor Oladipo's Pacers, right? It was no Oladipo. He's out for the season. And, the Pacers just handed it to the Lakers last night in Indiana. Look, man, if you're Magic, I don't know what he does at this point. You've kind of lost this Laker team, at least for the next week or two. Hopefully they can regroup, right? But at the same time, you know that the Pelicans are playing with you. Magic Johnson really doesn't believe the Pelicans will make a deal for Anthony Davis before the deadline. He doesn't believe it. He believes they're just calling their bluff and using the Lakers as a guide, right? They're using the Lakers as a guide to say, okay, this is what the Lakers are willing to give us. Let's string this thing out to this summer and see what other teams are going to give us, starting with what the Lakers are willing to give up. You got to be willing to give us more than what the Lakers give. And honest to God truth, the Pelicans believe they can get the Lakers off of this summer. Now, I'm the guy who says, if I'm the Lakers, I'm calling bluffs. I'm saying I'm not giving y'all that deal come this summer. I'm not giving y'all all my assets. I'm going to see what y'all can get, right? If y'all say y'all can get all these great offers, I'm going to see what y'all can get out there this summer for Anthony Davis, right? See what Boston got for you guys. See if the Knicks get the number 1 pick, right? That's what I'm doing this summer if I'm the Lakers. Maybe they get Anthony Davis, maybe they don't. But the problem with that is a lot of people around the league know that free agents aren't clamoring to go play with LeBron James and the Lakers. A lot of these free agents in this class are A-level guys who want to be the guy. Kawhi Leonard, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, they want to be the guy wherever they're at, right? And it's looking around like, who would the Lakers get? who are the Lakers going to sign this summer? There are not a lot of guys that are trying to join LeBron and the Lakers right now, right? So the Pelicans are saying, we believe the Lakers offer will be there this summer. There's no reason for us to take this deal right now. And honest to God truth, the Pelicans are pretty much listening to what all the other execs and owners are telling them. They're telling them, don't make this trade with the Lakers right now. At least wait it out and see what other options are available, what happens in the lottery and all that. And I think that is the smart thing to do, unless you care about Anthony Davis. Now, that is the next step in this thing. Do you, like, Anthony Davis is at the point in his career where, like, you know he can get injured. Anthony Davis has a history of getting injured, and the question kind of looms, do you sit him out for the remainder of the year or do you play him? If he gets injured and let's say he's out for a significant amount of time and needs surgery, that would hurt his trade value this summer. Who's going to trade for somebody who's been injury prone, to say the least, right? So that is in the atmosphere for the Pelicans. They're going to make that decision in the next 48 hours. Will we play Anthony Davis going forward, or will we send him back to Chicago where he's from and just sit him until we're ready to trade him this summer? And I do expect the Pelicans to make a trade for him this summer. It's not going to happen with the Lakers by this trade deadline tomorrow. And y'all can just forget about that. I know it's great stories, great clickbait, all that. It ain't happening by that trade deadline tomorrow. Unless the Lakers were able to get a third team involved. Even then, I think it would be tough. The Pelicans are dedicated to waiting this thing out to the summer unless they felt like they were getting a wow offer. And honest to God truth, I do think what the Lakers are giving them is a really good offer, but none of the players, though they're giving a lot, none of the individual talents wow you right now, right? And a lot of that, to me, has to do with the way Luke Walton played these guys. A lot of these guys were not able to showcase their talents. And then when you add LeBron James into the mix, now you got a lot of these guys who are really not able to showcase their talents because a couple of these guys need to be on the ball. And with LeBron James, you just don't have that opportunity to be that, right? So the Pelicans are looking at these guys as they're okay, average at best in regards to where they're at right now. If we're going to trade Anthony Davis, we're going to exhaust all our options and preferably get Jason Tatum from the Celtics this summer, or Zion Williamson if they're able to get the Knicks pick. That's where we're at. That's breaking news. There will be no Los Angeles Lakers, New Orleans Pelicans mega deal that'll send Davis to the Lakers and all these young assets to the Pelicans. It's not happening, ladies and gentlemen. Under no circumstances will it be taking place. I thank you guys for the time, love, support. I do not take it for granted. Salute. I'm out. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
I got the kids. You are now tuned in.
Yeah, we locked in right now, Mr.
Telefera. Mr. Telefera.
Mr. Telefera.
Mr. Telefera.
Shout out to Mr. Telefera.
You're watching Mr. Telefera TV.
Mr. Telefera TV. Here with the Triple B's, you can't do nothing but win.